He has Craig Reynolds to his right on a first down throw. It's a short set. He gets it out wide, and he's got a completion.
And get just your best options in there to make sure you're playing good football.
It's a boot, it's a throw, it's complete to Kennedy, and Tom Kennedy just short of midfield on the completion from Allen.
I really don't know how they decide to give the reset or not.
This is Vaki, and he is swarmed, and Vaki is dropped. You're okay with me mentioning that D. Eskridge went to Western Michigan, right?
That's fine.
All right, hashtag action. Eskridge back to return. He's from the 26. And he lost the ball. It pops up in the air. It's still alive, and it looks like the Dolphins are on top of it. Sione Vaki was the one to punch it free. How about that?
How often he lines up right now, he's over the right tackle. How often he lines up on the outside or the interior of that defensive line?
Well, that versatility is so important to Dan Campbell. Here's a shovel pass. It goes to Tanner Connor, and he is submerged by Grant Stewart, who had some tippiness with the Dolphins during the week. Sometimes it's like he's playing 2 times speed from everybody else, Grant Stewart. Right the tailback, blitz straight up the middle. Wilson gets hit. It's nearly intercepted. Cooper the tackle on first down. Wilson this time has a throw. He's got Tanner Connor once again. And he bowls forward into Kennelly. Second down, here comes the crowd. And it is a handoff to the outside for Taj Washington on the end around. He's going to be about a yard short. The linebackers inch up to the line. Stewart's coming for sure. It's a quick hitter. It goes to Eskridge, and he breaks free. Eskridge down to the 10-yard line. He got through the trees there.
That's a play that you're going to put up on the screen tomorrow and say, you know what, didn't go our way at the beginning, but find a way to finish. We heard a lot about finishing plays over the last couple of days.
Here's Jalen Rex. Stewart got the ball through, and it's picked up behind the play. Looked like Tanner Connor scooped it, the tight end, but Grant Stewart raked it out of the hands of Wright. First couple of weeks, not a whole lot in the turnover department, springing the ball free. Wilson drops it off over the middle. He's got Eskridge, and Eskridge is in. Touchdown. Yassine tried to keep him from the goal line, but Eskridge breaks through. The former Western Michigan Bronco has the first score this afternoon.
That he's throwing to the guy he's supposed to be throwing to, the execution could just be a little bit smoother right now.
Here is Vaki on the run. You see the toughness for Sione Vaki. If the pass rush can get there, third down and 10. The Lions bring 4 with a stunt. Wilson has a clean pocket. His throw is incomplete. Luke Barku on the coverage that time. Craig Reynolds, the tailback. And Allen will hand it to him. Reynolds gets to the outside and tough run there. First down with Reynolds, the tailback. We've seen him and Vaki, and Reynolds goes down in the arms of Cameron Good.
Close to you to reach in and punch that ball out.
Jacob Sailors, who was a battering ram in the second half against Atlanta. That one drive gets 11 on a first down carry.
And he says, hey, if there's going to be a gap in the middle of the field, if it's only 3 or 4 there, I'm going to get to 3 or 4. I'm not going to try to lose yards by bouncing everything to the outside.
Reynolds trying to get outside. He cannot do it. Jordan Colbert, the former Rhode Island Ram, got the stop, and it is fourth down. Zylstra in the slot left. He was in for the last play as well, the tight end. Allen looking that direction. For a Meeks touchdown. Jackson Meeks is in, and the Lions' first score at Ford Field this year is his.
Try to throw Zach Wilson off and make him get rid of this ball faster than he wants to.
It was the crossers for the touchdown earlier. Yep. Here is the pressure. And they get there. Great call, TJ. Ukwu again. And that one's going to stand. Your defensive coach is happy and proud as there's a run. And that is an absolute bowling ball in Honolulu blue. Sione Vaki seeking out contact. Dolphins back off on the near side. Allen is sacked. He's ripped down inside the 30-yard line. Allen to throw. It's a fourth down. He goes over the middle, and he's got it to the rookie, Isaac Tesla. Move the sticks. Nicely done. From the 44. Allen to throw right down the middle. That's on target again. It's a first down for Meeks. First down from the 18. The Lions quickly into the red zone. And Allen pump and go to the end zone. Oh, what an adjustment. Tesla high points it. Touchdown Lions.
I'll tell you what, Amon-Ra, you know, if you have a kid like that continues to improve and continue to find a way to be consistent, it's going to take a lot of pressure off of number 14 himself as well, I can imagine.
For sure. Henning on the return, and he gets across the 35.
Right, I can't think, I've got to chase Kyle Allen. I've got to do what he did and be perfect. Just what Coach said going into halftime there. Run the offense. Continue to be a decisive decision maker. But this is the beauty about football. You come right back today with the same opportunity you had last week. Let's see if he can find a way to improve.
Design roll, and he gets slung back inside the 5-yard line. He gets dropped by Jordan Phillips, the rookie former Terrapin, on a loss of 7.
Rollout, and with a lot of new guys in there, look, sometimes it does take you a couple snaps to, you know, kind of get your pad level right and get your legs back under you so you can go out there and play full speed and just let it rip.
Henning on the return, and he's across the 40-yard line. Myrick, the tight end, the motion man, clearing space. Ollie Gordon into the secondary, and he is wrestled down. That is Lauren Strickland, who got a face full of Ollie Gordon on a gain of 19. AJ, you got us now?
Isn't it weird how baseball, you feel terrible about yourself one day, and then literally 3 days later, you're like, okay, all's good.
Yeah, you know, Dan and I came to Detroit at the same time, and what I see is belief, you know, and there obviously has been a lot to like with what Dan's doing. I feel like fans in Michigan deserve good football, good baseball, good hockey, good basketball. They're getting it. And getting these guys to come over, get on the mound, and throw a first pitch, you talk about being out of your element. It'd be like putting pads on Tarek Skubal and telling him to go play middle linebacker.
I love it. I love it. AJ, as we let you go, what do I owe you for doing this?
So we actually talked about it. David Shaw and I went to school together. He just joined the Lions coaching staff, and he came in and said hello, got to go behind the scenes, and I introduced him to Tarek.
The skipper of the Tigers, a great guy, and he and Scott Harris and Jeff Greenberg and everybody over there have built something pretty special as Eugene Asante gets a big hit on Sailors.
It's just kind of hitting that lull right now. I want to see what type of adjustments Coach Morton and that offensive staff start to make here going into the...
Oh, Henning puts it on the ground. It's a live ball. It is picked up by Logan inside the 5. He'll try again, and he's got it in a big way, and he nearly squeezed out of that pile to get a whole lot more. It's a first down inside the 15 in the arms of Isaiah Johnson, the former Syracuse corner. And it is true. Scoring drive brought to you by Pure Auto Insurance. 8 plays, 12 yards, 415. It's a drive in a phone booth, but it ended up in a field goal for the Lions to take the lead. And on a kickoff return, A.J. Henning ends up right around the 35. There's a marker down, TJ.
Shocking.
For the Lions defense, 2.7 for the Dolphins today. Ewers, quick hitter, and nobody home. That is going nowhere. It is fourth down coming up.
Those guys stay healthy. They know what type of unit that they can be. And everything that Kelvin Shepard wants to do defensively is going to start with that defensive line.
Ollie Gordon finally roped at about the 10. Ezekiel Turner saved a touchdown there.
Like to see the edge continue to kind of close down that pocket, not let anybody get out the backside.
On play action, Ewers on the roll. Ewers on the throw. End zone and a touchdown for Theo Wees Jr. for the Dolphins score.
And for Hendon Hooker, an opportunity here on a situational football, third medium, down late in the game. Can you find a way to pick it up?
No, incomplete. We wanted the tight end, Horton, and it's fourth down. Yeah, that was a very nice ball, as you you said. Boone is the tailback. Play action for him. Ewers goes mid-range, and he's got a first down. Weeze is called down. Boy, they blew that whistle.
You need to give me a couple extra seconds to process some of the things you say, Jeff.
First, okay. Andy Dirks is watching somewhere. 1st and 20, it's a run, and this is going to go for a long way. Shamplin on the carry inside the 35. Aaron Shamplin. 2nd and goal. Boone is met, and he is dropped. 3rd down and goal for Miami. Quinn Ewers on play action will roll, he will run and throw, and it's incomplete. Theo Weeze, the intended target. Eric Hallett knocks it away.
The next minute and 53 goes. If you can get back in this game, those are the small plays you look at and say, that made a difference.
Exactly right.
That's a winning football play.
We'll see what the Lions do on one more touch of the football. Hendon Hooker has another chance to drive here, trailing by 7 with 110 seconds left. Sailors on the return, breaks one tackle and sneaks on through to the 39. That's an impressive young man, Jacob Sailors.
If they get the ball in their hands fast and are able to diagnose what the defense is doing, and they can get upfield and potentially put this in the end zone.
Morton in motion, and that is just taken right away. Picked off by Miami to end the game. Ethan Robinson takes it right away. Dolphins get the victory 24-17 over the Lions. Strong effort by the Lions offense in the first half. The defense as well, but all Miami in the second.